Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into a topic that can change your life, how to be debt-free and live a happy life. That's right, we're going to talk about how to take control of your money, kick debt to the curb, and start living a life you love without those monthly payments hanging over your head. If you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck and want to take control of your finances, stay tuned for some life-changing tips. We're talking about practical, no-nonsense advice that you can start using today. No more wishing and hoping for a better financial future. It's time to make it happen. We're going to walk you through the steps to get out of that hole, build a strong financial foundation, and start living with confidence and peace of mind. You ready to get started? Let's do this. Listen up, folks, because this is where it all begins, the budget. I'm not talking about some restrictive, joy-sucking spreadsheet that makes you feel guilty about every penny. I'm talking about a plan, a roadmap to tell your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. A budget is the most powerful tool in your financial arsenal. It's about taking control of your money and making it work for you. It's about being intentional with every single dollar so you can achieve your goals and live a life you love. Here's the deal. You gotta know where your money's going right now. Track every dollar you spend for a month. Write it down, use an app, whatever works for you, but get it all down on paper. You might be surprised or scared by what you find. Now, it's time to create your budget. List all your income, every source. Then, list all your expenses. Rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, transportation, everything. Be honest with yourself, no fudging the numbers. Once you have your income and expenses laid out, it's time to start making decisions. Look for areas where you can cut back. Can you reduce your grocery bill by eating out less? Can you find a cheaper cell phone plan? Get creative and be ruthless. Remember, this isn't about deprivation, it's about being smart with your money. The goal is to free up as much cash as possible to throw at your debt and reach your financial goals faster. Now here's the key. Stick to your budget. Review it regularly, make adjustments as needed, and celebrate your wins along the way. Remember, consistency is key. You got this. Building a budget might seem daunting at first, but trust me, it's the single most important step you can take to gain control of your finances. It's time to stop making excuses and start taking action. Your future self will thank you. Okay, let's talk about tackling that debt head-on. And we're gonna do it with a method that's simple, effective, and downright motivating: the debt snowball. Here's how it works. List all your debts from smallest to largest, regardless of interest rates. Now make minimum payments on all your debts except the smallest one. Attack that smallest debt with everything you've got. Throw every extra dollar you can find at it. Extra income, side hustle money, even spare change from the couch cushions. The goal is to knock out that smallest debt as quickly as possible. Now here's where the snowball effect kicks in. Once that first debt is gone, take the money you were paying on it and add it to the minimum payment of your next smallest debt. You're now attacking that debt with a larger payment, which means you'll pay it off even faster. As you pay off each debt, you gain momentum. The payments get bigger, the wins come faster, and you start to believe that financial freedom is within your reach. It's like a snowball rolling downhill, gathering speed and power as it goes. This method is all about building momentum and staying motivated. It's about those quick wins that keep you going when things get tough. Because let's face it, paying off debt isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. Remember, debt is a thief. It steals your income, your peace of mind, and your future. The debt snowball method is your weapon against this thief. It's time to fight back and reclaim your financial freedom. So get that snowball rolling. You'll be amazed at how quickly you can make progress and how good it feels to be debt-free. Alright folks, let's talk about something crucial: building an emergency fund. This isn't about getting rich quick, it's about protecting yourself from life's unexpected curveballs. Life happens, plain and simple. Your car breaks down, you lose your job, the roof starts leaking. These things happen, and they usually cost money. That's where your emergency fund comes in. An emergency fund is your financial safety net. It's money set aside specifically for unexpected expenses. So you don't have to go into debt when life throws you a curveball. It's about having peace of mind, knowing you can handle those unexpected bumps in the road without derailing your financial progress. So, how much should you save? Start with a goal of $1,000. This will cover most minor emergencies and give you a little breathing room. Once you've reached that goal, aim for 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Now, I know what you're thinking. Dave, where am I supposed to find that kind of money? Listen, I get it. But here's the thing. You don't need a big income to build an emergency fund. You need a plan and the discipline to stick to it. Start small. Cut back on unnecessary expenses, sell some stuff you don't need, pick up a side hustle. Every little bit helps. Make it a habit to save something, even if it's just a few dollars each week. Remember, building an emergency fund is about playing the long game. It's about protecting yourself from financial disaster and setting yourself up for success. It's about having the freedom to handle life's challenges without going into debt. So start building your emergency fund today. You'll be glad you did. Alright folks, let's talk about a concept that's crucial to achieving financial freedom and living a truly happy life, living below your means. Now I'm not talking about being cheap or depriving yourself of the things you enjoy. I'm talking about being intentional with your money, making conscious choices about your spending and living a life that aligns with your values, not your neighbors. Living below your means simply means spending less than you earn. It's about breaking free from the cycle of consumerism that tells you you need the latest gadgets, the biggest house, and the fanciest clothes to be happy. Here's the truth. Happiness doesn't come from material possessions. It comes from experiences, relationships, and living a life that's true to yourself. When you live below your means, you free yourself from financial stress. You have more money to save for the things that truly matter, like your dream home, your children's education, or early retirement. So how do you do it? Start by tracking your spending and identifying areas where you can cut back. Do you really need that daily latte? Can you cook at home more often instead of eating out? Challenge yourself to find creative ways to save money and live more simply. Remember, it's not about deprivation. It's about making conscious choices. It's about aligning your spending with your values and focusing on what truly brings you joy. Living below your means is a journey, not a destination. It's about making small, sustainable changes over time that add up to big results. It's about finding contentment and happiness in the present moment, not in the pursuit of material possessions. So, commit to living below your means. Embrace a simpler, more intentional lifestyle. You'll be amazed at how much richer your life will become. Alright folks, we've talked about budgeting, paying off debt, building an emergency fund, and living below your means. Now let's talk about putting your money to work for you and securing your financial future investing. Investing may seem intimidating, but it's simpler than you think, and it's crucial for building long-term wealth. We're talking about putting your money in a position to grow, so you can achieve your financial goals and live the life you've always dreamed of. Now I'm not talking about get-rich-quick schemes or risky investments. I'm talking about investing for the long haul, using proven strategies, and making smart choices with your money. Start by educating yourself. There are tons of resources available, from books and websites to financial advisors who can help you create a personalized investment plan. Don't be afraid to ask questions and learn as much as you can. One of the easiest and most effective ways to invest is through retirement accounts like 401(k)s and Roth IRAs. These accounts offer tax advantages and allow your money to grow tax-deferred, meaning you don't pay taxes on your earnings until you withdraw them in retirement. Another great option is investing in low-cost index funds. These funds track a specific market index like the S&P 500 and offer diversification and long-term growth potential. The key is to start early and be consistent. The power of compound interest is on your side. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow, and the more you'll have in the long run. Investing isn't just for the wealthy, it's for anyone who wants to take control of their financial future. Start small, be consistent, and watch your money grow. Remember, investing isn't about timing the market, it's about time in the market. So, start investing today and secure your financial freedom. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more life-changing advice. We're here to support you on your journey to financial freedom every step of the way. Remember, becoming debt-free is a journey, but with the right steps, you can achieve financial freedom and live a happier life. It's time to take control of your finances and start living the life you deserve. You got this. Now go out there and make it happen.